Even the metal around would be pretty hot and almost red in certain areas.
Yeah, at that point, I'll have Noel stop it. Cinder will investigate again.
Just seems like there's lots of ashes. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I do not know what to tell you guys.
Artemis will turn his chip on and move around the room, while still doing his blueprints.
The only thing you can feel is interference getting stronger when you go more towards the left sides. Only when you get to the left sides, and only from that same source that always was there. Logan. The only interference that you feel through the chip is Logan.
Right, well it feels normal, but can't say how far that goes.
Alright, from now on, we need to be in pairs or thirds.
Right now I want to go chop off a part of Emilia's corpse, discreetly pump it full of toxins, and then I want to go back to the pool, leave it in the same place that it was before, and then see if it dies or not.
It may take a little while, but sure. Artemis and Noel, you want to work on the suit and the head things to block EMF?
Oh, we can make plans for it, but we still don't have the right tools.
I guess when we kill the clone Logan, we will be able to somehow at least search the storeroom, and then you would be able to find maybe the proper tools.
Is there anything else that you can work on until we lace this meat with the poison and put it up there?
You bet your ass.
Remember those straps for me. I'm not saying that they are a huge priority, but whenever you get around to them.
He just does a tiny little finger salute.
Noel?
Yes?
I am going to do something that I think will make you happy.
Masturbate with dildo laced with rocks?
Cinder Center will go away for a moment and come back with a vial.
I am interested.
I'm gonna give you one of the vials of ketamine.
This is a morale boost.
I wish you had given that to him when he had done something good.
He's done several things, like make good drugs.
Yeah, but there has been a while between them. You should have given him right after he did something good to encourage him with good behavior.
I'm not training him. I'm his ally.
You are Mother Teresa, except possibly you don't think abortion is worse than genocide.
I don't know if I needed to mention that, but I've taken the ketamine.
I figured.
You take it means that you drink it?
No, he's putting it in his inventory to use later.
Yeah, that's great. What do you say we get to the corpse of this stuff?
Sure. Alright. Slice through the meat and lace it all with the poison.
The Chico will help, and whenever there needs to be a cut that needs a more surgical hand, she can be guided by Cinder to do.
You have a little, very small amount of extra poison left from the procedure, but still as strong as it could have been.
I am happy with this. Is it just going to be Sachiko and Cinder Center that go up, I'm assuming?
Hopefully, because we don't really need a party up there.
Yeah.
Alright, the two of you are going up, the rest of the people are staying down.
Just before we go up, Sachiko recommends to Cinder to pick up a sledgehammer or a strong melee weapon, because if the poison doesn't kill Logan, but it makes him weak and slow enough, maybe she can kill him with it.
All is good on that front. You have your multi-tool, Artemis.
Am I able to use the glass cannon perk on the entire device? I'm guessing not. Can I use it on just the knives?
You can use it on the entire thing, actually.
Ooh, I want that.
It does need for the person who's using it now to be the same dexterity or higher for them to be able to use it. Sachiko and Cinder.
Can I assume how often he eats? since he eats such small quantities.
You think he eats very often, probably about each 10 minutes.
Lovely. Wonderful. Okay. We'll put the food in the exact same place and take our exact same hiding spots.
All good.
Left and right are stationed in the boiler room just in case.
Good, good.
And we shall wait.
It's not long before Logan actually shows himself again, checking each of the entries, sometimes climbing over from the ceiling, peeking inside, comes in, starts gnawing on the new food left there, stops after a little while, and then starts again. May I just note that this time, it doesn't even really jump, it just starts eating it and doesn't even shock it.
It's getting used to being fed up here, I assume.
That's what your training knowledge would tell you.
Fuck, I could have trained this dude.
Succ keeps an eye on seeing signs of poison leaving its effects and if it's getting unhealthy.
You think it's definitely taking this poison into its system, and you, from what you can see, again, especially because it's lightweight despite its strength, it will be affected strongly. Even if it doesn't die, it probably will be incapacitated sometime soon.
We're gonna stay there and hope that it stays around too, but if it starts moseying off, I guess but if we leave more food in the same area, it might come back and we could keep recurringly poison it.
No, if it starts to leave, what's going to happen is that Succ is going to come out and alert it. And if it jumps at Succ is going to try and dodge. And then it has spent its attack and you can attack it with the sledgehammer.
How does its motor functions look once it starts taking effect?
Time passes. It seems like it becomes much more hesitant. It seems to understand that something is different. So far it seems to be very timid and it's just moving very slowly. It finishes its food, but it's just staying there. It's just staying still, completely.
So Succ comes out and says, "Hey, if I were as ugly as you, I would keep hiding too."
It doesn't seem to react to what you say. Its head slowly turns from side to side, and you think it's checking the area, and then suddenly it jumps towards you. But its legs just slip, and the muscles don't fire the right ways, and it just slides on the floor into the pool. And now it's just in the water, all the muscles firing in different directions, just splashes of water coming up as it's just struggling in the water.
Cinder comes out to beat it over the head and watches it go into the pool and flail and just stops.
Succ says, "I promise by my mother's grave that I didn't throw it in the pool."
I was watching, love. I know. I'm just gonna let it drown. I don't need to use violence now.
Sooner than expected, it actually stops moving.
Cinder will wait a little bit while longer, make sure it's dead, and then bring it out.
After about 3 minutes longer, you pull it out, and you got yourselves the Logan corpse. Another monster down.
Succ says, "Give me a hug."
Cinder was actually smiling and on her way over to hug you, and you say that, and she just grins a little bit wider and hugs you deeply.
Could have been a pet.
Oh my god. I was really afraid of this one.
I was worried about him too. We just need to figure out each enemy that we go up against. And while we're alone, I know that you worry about other forces and people out there. Let me just let you know that my loyalty is to this group, and I will kill anybody that I need to keep us safe.
I know that. Just, I want to remind you that if understanding the monsters is the best way to go, that means having a biologist is very useful. And then she sheepishly smiles.
All of us have our good uses, darling.
I'm with Sachiko on this. I think it would be good if we could get a competent biologist on our side.
Yeah.
So let's go show our new handiwork to the other party members.
Let's do. Pull him along because she doesn't trust if he's actually really, really dead yet.
Yeah. I'm
So
just
she'll
not
just
too.
kind of drag him along by a leg.
He's being dragged along, and first the two other cinders, and then Noel and Artemis can see as well, as this creature with teeth hanging from its palms just being dragged in.
This is exactly like one of the monsters that we had last time.
Yeah, only scarier.
I forget which one it was, but you described this exact with teeth in the hands and everything.
The same, the ones that you call the mimic ones. This one was just too stupid to be mimic, but too strong to be killed as easily as them.
Well, and I guess it makes sense because each storm, they mutate.
Yeah, but this one didn't seem to evolve toward a new generation of civilized creatures.
I think this may be a good place to end.
Of course, we can end it right here.
We can talk about my multi-tool. Also, where are the eyeballs on Logan? Did you see them yet?
Not yet.
I'm going to study the corpse first thing next session.
Ooh, I can't wait for next session. I'm so excited.